In the city's vibrant, pulsating night, neon lights on loud, masks conceal the truth, and whispers reveal secrets. Crystal balls spin mysteries, fortune tellers weave cosmic tales, and truth is tangled in electric threads. The masquerade unfolds, colors clash and neon hearts guide us through the crowded glow. Fireworks explode in our minds, hidden conflict to be found, and every flash reveals what's underneath. Memories haunt us, light bulbs flicker and shadows linger. The curtain rises, lights ignite the scene, and the stage burns under fiery skies. The show must go on, we'll take the chaos and find our way through every stumble. No mask can hide the fire in our eyes. We're spinning stories under open skies, and when the music fades, we'll still be standing. Curtains draw open, lights ablaze, magic whispers through the night, as masks and dreams converge in spectacular display. Shadows dance, voices enthrall, crystal balls reveal secret signs, threads of fate entwined in tangled lines. The reactor twist unknown, on a stage of stars where dreams unfold. The show must shine bright through chaos and strife, every spark a tale to tell, a symphony of rebellion. Drums beat like hearts of fire, scripts burn with raw desire. Books of untold stories, pages turning brave and bold. Spotlight calls never fading, through leaps of faith and masquerades. We've seen a gamble, each step a leap, dreams awaken where we sleep. Lights dim but hearts ignite, curtains rise to greet the night. Stumble, trip, but never fall, the show goes on, we give it all. Raise the roof, shout aloud, through darkness we face the crowd. Broken strings, fading glow, the show must go on, we know. Sweat and tears behind the scenes, dreams collide. We paint the stage with every scar, each misstep makes us who we are. Script is torn, lines blurred, but every voice will still be heard. No rerun, no second take, we build the magic we won't break. Applause fades, but hearts soar, we'll leave them begging for more. Through every storm, every dawn, the show must go on and on.
Hi.
Greetings from South
Hello.
Carolina. Welcome to the show.
Let the games begin.
Oh boy.
And today we are celebrating our Independence Day.
Oh yeah, I partied a lot yesterday.
Go quietly into the night.
There you go.
And with Sarah
So-
around, we never go quietly into the night.
Anywhere.
That's true.
We always
Yeah,
go with
not
giggles.
quiet.
Lots and lots of
That's
giggles.
Well, there's that.
But I would like to start on a somber note with apologies, folks. I just wanted to say commiserations to Miss Tracy. She had to put her pup down today, and more sympathetic I could not be.
Oh, Tracy, sorry to hear that.
Oh, wait a minute. Turn your volume up, Pons. I kind of missed that, brother.
You're kidding. You want me to repeat that?
Yeah.
You got to be closer to your mic or turn it up.
If it was any closer, I'd be behind it. All right. Sorry.
Eat the microphone.
Extensions like Dr. Wu uses.
Okay, let me. I'm working on my settings here. I thought I
Talk
fixed.
among us, Zuper. Come on.
And I hope you didn't say something what I thought you said about her husband. What?
No.
Your dog.
No, the dog. Yeah, the dog was having problems all night, and then she let us think about it. I was like, Google it. I don't know.
I was
I don't
really
know
hoping it
dogs.
was just an ear infection. I'm sorry, Tracy.
Sorry to hear that, Tracy, but
Yeah, we're glad to hear it's not your husband. Okay,
Yeah.
very glad about that. Oof.
Is this any better?
All
I
right.
thought you
Yeah,
were
I
fine.
think you sound good. All right.
And our special guest today is Tim, UFO Man Reuploaded. He's bringing us his expertise in the field of UFOs and aliens.
Well, there you go. Why don't we have Pons say hi to everybody?
I'm gonna do a quick run through. MYFLŽCK is everywhere is with us. Hi, MYFLŽCK. Good to see you.
Oh my God, who is she?
Sean the Hedgehog is with us. Hello, Sean the Hedgehog. So good to have you.
Related to Sonic?
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
Or Puxatawny Phil. There we go. The Hunter Pubs team is with us. Hunter Pubs, so good to see you. Esmeralda is with us. Hello, Esmeralda. Great to have you with us. Gary Carpenter says happy 250. And of course, he's back. Trace is with us, as we already know. Riza, the 1223, is with us. Superplex says, can't wait until AI learns to rhyme. We'll have a wonderful time. Green
What a-
slime. There we go.
What it really is, Zop, is I just can't music right. Sorry, I suck.
She can't word speak either.
No, that's difficult too.
Emily is with us. Hello, Miss Emily. It is great to have you with us, as is always. And Indy Spouts is here. Says, I assume Tim thinks Independence Day is a documentary.
Hey,
I
it's
don't
not?
think so.
Geek Culture 101 and Christopher. And only 257 is with us. So good to see you, 257. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. Give me another comment in the comment section, and I will re-shout out, Sprout.
Sprout.
See, I can run.
Sorry.
You see,
I know.
I got that problem. So I'll just go. Hello, all.
Hello.
Hi, all of you.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Which
Welcome
of these
to the
things
show.
is a bridge?
What?
What of these
Analog
things is a bridge?
player. Okay.
Oh,
Let me
what
point
a
out.
player!
And here's something else I should point out that I think every time Tug cancels this Sunday show, it causes horrible ripples in the space-time of my freaking life.
Yeah,
Everything goes wonky when I'm not on
My-
your show on Sunday.
I should respect my target audience is a lot of older gentlemen, because every time I switch up my schedule in any way whatsoever, they complain. Like, they complained that I released my Independence Day video a day early. Like, why would you
Why?
complain
No,
about
I'm glad you did it. Give me a chance to watch it before Independence Day. Even though I think I was like a little bit late getting to it.
Oh,
But
and
it
if you're
It was a great video, and it reminded me of the nostalgic love for Independence Day that I actually have.
such a great
outstanding video, and if you're playing 6 Degrees of the Unapologetic Geek, the young lady who played Randy Quaid's daughter was actually in a scene with Tug in the film Matinee.
That's right. We were watching Mant. Yes. Half man, half ant.
You think I don't pay attention?
No, I know you pay attention.
Yeah. Well, you're. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, you
I would've-
didn't? Oh,
I would have mentioned that in my video if I do that.
no kidding. Yeah, she the girl who was the main actress in Matinee was the daughter in Independence Day. Wow.
Oh, I guess I got to rewatch Matinee now.
Oh boy.
And I believe it's a scene where they're doing the drill in the school. And they're all,
Yeah, you can see the back of my head.
They're doing the drill in the school. What kind of drill?
it was during the Cold War, and everybody
Oh.
thought,
Okay.
Duck and cover,
watch
you
the
know.
movie. It's a great movie. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh no, I was just trying to figure out what drill they were doing. You know?
Oh yeah, Cold War drill. Get under your desk because that'll save you.
Yeah,
If
you
want to
know
see a
that
good
like.
Cold War movie, you guys should watch The Longest Mile. That's a good movie.
Okay.
With Anthony Edwards. No, that's
Yes.
Miracle Mile. Wait, Miracle Mile.
No, Longest Mile.
Longest Mile.
I know the longest
The
yard.
Longest
Yard?
Mile is about the end of the world.
Holy. End of the
I'll
world.
check it out. I'll check it out.
Longest mile.
Hi, Snarky.
Something with the word mile in it.
All right.
Snark's ass.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Oh yeah, we got Kevin in the house. Sorry, just Kevin. We got Kevin in the house. Hi, Kevin.
Hi,
Jesus, I
Kevin.
don't-
Oh,
It's
Kevin, I
sorry.
hope you're not home alone.
Kevin.
Going to hell. All right. Okay.
So tell us,
Anyways.
Tim, what did you think about the movie Independence Day?
Me? I gotta say this. When I rewatched it again recently, I realized that Independence Day stole a lot of ideas for scenes from other films.
A lot, yes.
Especially
extremely derivative.
Especially there was a scene. I
cool.
gotta remember what it was, but I can't recall what it was. But yeah, it was obvious that it wasn't an original storyline. It was made up of several different films put together.
Yeah, and I don't think it was trying to be original. I think that was the idea. It was a B movie. It was a high budget B movie, and I think they were just having fun.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's an
liked
homage
the
to
first
all
one,
those.
but I have to say I enjoyed the second one better. And the
Really?
reason why I enjoyed the second one better is because it continued the storyline from where the first one left off. And it was after the Earth came together and unified and created a higher form of technology out of the alien technology. And then they had to fight the Queen that was controlling all the alien ships.
I do think they had a lot of good like world building, like you said, because they were using the alien technology and to see how like society had progressed with alien technology after 20 years. I thought that was actually a neat idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was the good part. And the fact that they actually stole the alien rifles and used them, I thought that
Always
was
fun.
cool.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say I
well,
like the sequel more than the original, but I do appreciate the
I liked the sequel more because it had Brent Spiner in it.
it
So,
had a
you know,
lot more Brent Spiner. Brent Spiner
a
was
lot-
in both of them, but
yes, I know. Yeah,
he's
I
basically
know.
the main character in the sequel.
No, Sarah, you only like the Brent Spiner scene where he shows his backside. I know that's the truth.
It's one of my favorites. This is true.
I
like
was
Brent
watching
Spiner.
Brent Spiner and Jonathan Frakes have a podcast now. I was watching it not long ago and I found an episode where he talks about his performance on Independence Day. And initially the character was written as a more like a college professor, more of a stoic, no nonsense guy. And Brent Spiner's like, no, that wouldn't work. This guy's like, he's a geek. And he's a geek, but the thing he spent the last 20 years on is like going off the rails. He's going to be like a kid on Christmas Day. And it's so funny because they brought Robert Loggia and Bill Pullman and Adam Baldwin, and they came out. They're supposed to see this very stoic professor, and he just goes batshit. And if you look closer, they're kind of like looking at each other like, are we still rolling? It's actually really, really cool. So yeah, I like where he went with it. I thought that was a very interesting take. I think, again, a college prof angle would have worked, but Brent Spiner really needs to chew the scenery. He does best there.
I saw an interview with Robert Loggia where he said he was all shocked that everybody was so serious when he took the role and showed up on set. He thought he was doing a spoof movie like Mars Attacks.
He did. He thought it should be like Rod Steiger. I blanked for a second. My favorite actor of all time, and I couldn't think of his name. He thought it would be playing like the Rod Steiger character in a, as you say, a spoof, but no.
There was a reason for that. I'm trying to remember the exact movie, but like they gave him a couple of movies as preparation for his role, and they accidentally gave him Airplane. They meant they were going to give him Airport, but instead they gave him Airplane. So that's one of the reasons he thought the movie was going to be a spoof, because he watched Airplane thinking, okay, it's just going to be a screwball comedy.
Well, they want me to play it totally straight, because that's why Leslie Nielsen was so amazing in it, because he played it like it was totally straight. Yeah.
That's funny.
I actually like the character. I don't know who he was played by, but the tribal warlord in the
in the sequel.
Yeah,
I
thought he really tied it all together.
Yeah, I don't know, that dweeby guy who kept trying to get his report done was so annoying. I was hoping every minute he would die, but he didn't.
You know, I've seen the original Independence Day movie thousands of times. I really have with kids and whatever over the years. But the second part two, I think I've only seen it maybe twice.
Yeah, same, honestly.
I have to say I've seen it about 5 times. The second one gives more information about the people that were in part 1. That's
I
why
just love how
it.
they just kill everybody off. That's like the newest thing in Hollywood, is just to kill everybody off. It's just simple that way. It's
Yeah, they
amazing.
kill Will Smith off in the beginning of the second one, and they kill off
Well, you don't even see him.
his
Yeah,
his
Yeah,
wife.
he was
too.
just dead. It was so cool.
because Will Smith
Anyways,
didn't want any part of the movie whatsoever.
yeah, he was like, "Nah, man, whatever. I don't have anything nice to say about them." Fucking.
Indy wants to know if you like Highlander 2 better as well. That's something of an in joke, Tim.
I actually liked Highlander 1.
Oh, as do I. And it's
I'm looking
funny,
forward to the remake because it's got Henry Cavill in it.
Well,
By the way,
funny
there
thing
can
is,
be only one.
especially
And they
this
count
case,
in today's show because they're alien.
They are aliens in the second one. That's true.
well, that's the funny thing. When I saw the second one, I left the theater with the people I saw it with, and I go, I don't know who they got to direct, but apparently he didn't even watch the first one. And they said,
Same guy.
exactly.
Yeah.
Kidding.
There's a lot of movies out there and TV shows where they're based on like a video game or literally anything, and they have the source material out there and they can go check it out, and they don't. And then they go, well, we didn't want to watch it because we wanted to do our own thing. You're like,
But when it's the
Unless
same
you
guy,
watch-
there's no excuse.
Unless you watch the space alien game movie called Pixels.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
So,
What with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That movie. I thought that movie was cute.
I
Yeah,
like
I
that
liked
they,
it.
Keith.
sucks.
they cast the one guy, the little actor, as a basically Billy Mitchell, but like, you know, a fictional version of him. I thought that was hilarious.
yeah,
The
that
guy with the
was
biggest
funny.
ego in the world, make him a little person. It's great.
Yeah, yeah, that was just brilliant in my opinion. I really like that. Yeah, it did.
The guy from Game of
Look at-
Thrones. Come on, what's his name? Somebody. Anybody.
What's
Peter
his name?
Dinklage.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I
There
was
you go.
probably going.
They tried to make the video game character Qbert kind of like a second stage of the movie Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was a weird choice.
Kind of weird, but cool.
Yeah. Still a fun movie.
And then at the end, Qbert turns into that blonde that one geeky guy was in love with.
The president.
Now,
All of them.
No, I don't remember who it was.
Touche.
Touche. What?
I remember the scene. I just don't remember who it was.
The girl was on a video game, and when he was little, he fell in love with her on the video game.
Oh yeah, I vaguely
When he
remember that.
became an adult, when that alien race imitated all the games that we were playing as an attack, that girl came down with a sword, and he
Like
convinced her not to be
Yeah, like at the
aggressive.
towards the end. Has the power of love.
the power of
Instead
bad
of Grayskull. Yeah.
That's the power of bad cinema.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty much.
that part was wonky, but I like the concept of it. That was pretty fun.
I do have to bring up a movie that all of you, if you haven't seen it, it is a B movie, but it's creepy as heck. Okay? It's called Night Skies.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Night Skies.
Mm-hmm.
Night Skies was supposed to be a story about some people in a camper that spotted the Phoenix lights the day before the mass sighting in Phoenix.
Yeah,
And they encountered aliens from the craft that took them.
And that's when they got the anal probe.
Well,
That's
I
a
think
good,
they
that's
got
a
their
good movie, but it's a little creepy, I thought.
Well, any movie that involves an anal intrusion is a little creepy to me.
Okay, I like Paul. Paul's a good movie. Anybody see Paul?
For the
Paul
record,
was
it's Dark
great.
Skies, not Night Skies. Night Skies was the movie that Spielberg was going to make, but never did. Basically turned into Poltergeist.
Oh boy.
Ah, very
Okay.
good.
Yeah, Poltergeist was originally about. The Night Skies was about. I forget the name of the actual UFO encounter, but it was basically a bunch of people in a farmhouse being menaced by aliens, kind of like Signs. But slowly they turned into ghosts, and it became Poltergeist. So that's.
Yeah.
It was going to be a sequel to Close Encounters, actually.
I just want to say that 10 out of 10 don't recommend Cannibal Holocaust to anyone.
No,
That's not an alien movie. That's not what we're talking about, Sarah.
Well, no, I'm just reading what comment in chat. So
There are alien cannibals. There are occasions when the aliens come to Earth to feed.
Of course, because we all know, Pons, How to Serve Man was a cookbook.
Or, of course, the incredibly credible and authentic looking killer clowns from outer space.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's
so good.
I do.
Okay, now that we've covered all the really crappy alien movies, let's try to talk about some good ones.
I said Paul. Paul's good.
Yeah, like I said, all the crappy ones. Now let's try to talk about some good ones.
Okay.
I think it's funny.
Well,
The Abyss was a good movie.
Aliens Underneath Us. Yeah, that's true.
how about the one science fiction short? That's all, folks. The one science fiction short story that has been adapted 3 different times with completely different takes on it. Of course, I'm referring to the John C. Campbell Who Goes There. And if anybody besides Indy can name all 3, they get a cookie.
Not one of my cookies either. Okay.
I've never heard of it. I have no idea what you're
Sorry,
talking
diabetic.
Okay. Thing for Another World.
Of course.
John Carpenter's The Thing. And
course.
believe it or not, one that I think is possibly the best adaptation for personal reasons, but Horror Express. And the reason I like Horror Express is the one thing that it has the other 2 don't is you can actually communicate with the alien. There's a whole scene.
In the story. Yeah.
Exactly. There's a whole scene where they have a back and forth, and it's actually kind of interesting. But I thought that was a great take. I think my all-time you got to give it to John Carpenter's The Thing.
Of course you do. Yeah.
You know, there was before The Thing and after The Thing. But again, I love the fact that this one John C. Campbell short story can have 3 completely different adaptations and have all 3 of them be good.
That's always impressive.
No, I agree. Yeah. I like all 3 of them. And they do have a UFO, and the UFO has already been here for the whole time for thousands and thousands of years, which I think is a cool idea.
There's even a nod to it in Cocoon, because remember, Brian Denny says, they said go to the South Pole, and I said, nah, too cold. Almost to say, yeah, I know a guy who tried that. Look how it worked out for him. You know?
All right, Emily said K-Pax. Now, I saw K-Pax in theaters, okay? In Utah. Right, I know. But anyways, she said that, right? And I'm going to tell you, watching that movie Utah was hilarious because when they said the F word, the whole theater went, and I was like, where am I?
Okay, enough. Y'all killing me. I'm going to have to talk about a good movie that kind of plays right into the days, what's going on in the news with all the global warming and record temperatures in France, record temperatures in England, record temperatures here in the United States for this time of year with it getting really hot. It's like it's right out of
That's The Arrival.
The Arrival. It's right out of the script from the movie The Arrival.
First one and the second one, but the second one sucked. The first one was great.
Didn't it have Charlie Sheen in it?
Yeah, but it was still a great film.
I'm not saying a knock against Charlie Sheen. It's just I'm trying to remember the movie.
Yeah, it had Charlie Sheen as the main character.
Yeah, it was
there was this blonde lady that played some type of weather person that got killed by some scorpions in the film.
Yeah, not to be confused with Arrival, which is also a UFO movie.
That's what we're talking about.
No, you're talking about The Arrival.
The Arrival.
There's 2 different movies.
Arrival.
The Arrival is the one with Charlie Sheen. Arrival
Arrival is the crappy remake.
It is not a remake. Oh my god, it's a Denis Villeneuve movie. It's a completely
There is a
different movie.
remake of The Arrival called Arrival.
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm just gonna check out of this conversation now.
look, remember the movie with the giant walking carrot, The Thing from Another World?
Yes.
When
yes,
they
yes.
remade it, it became The Thing and became something totally different.
Yes.
Well, if you remake The Arrival, you get this totally remade piece of crap that's nothing like the original called Arrival, right?
It's not a remake, and it is definitely not a piece of crap. It's one of the best movies ever made.
Well, I hadn't seen it. So
I
I
have,
can't-
I have to say one of the best UFO movies ever made was The Day the Earth Stood Still.
There you go. Yes, excellent UFO movie.
Wait a minute, hold on. Which
That's
one
great.
are you talking about?
Oh, good question.
The
The
original.
first one.
Okay.
Good, good. Get that out of the way.
Second one was terrible.
Oh, yeah. What?
The second one was blasphemy to the cinematic universe.
Oh, it's dreadful.
Yes, it was evil.
I have to say Contact wasn't that great because when she went
But the
through
fight
that ball, to another dimension, I was expecting more. There was nothing there.
people who are so mad that you don't see aliens just miss the point of the movie, in my opinion. But
No, that's not what I was looking for. I saw the point of the movie.
she wasn't
the
going through
thing-
multiple dimensions. She was going through a wormhole.
She went through a wormhole to a different reality. It wasn't a different galaxy.
It was a different. Never mind.
That's what I thought, at least.
I've read the book, and the movie's faithful to the book for the most part, aside from the whole Cold War subplot, which is integral in the book, but is not in the movie because the movie came out after the Cold War. So,
She slid to a planet. She went through a wormhole and went to a planet 36 light years from Earth, I think, right?
well, she went to Vega, which is what you're talking about, but then she went into another wormhole and went somewhere else. But it was another planet far.
She's just
far
scared of wormholes.
Yeah, they should have sent a poet. Yeah.
Zomp said that 2001 was a good one. I beg to differ. I can't get past that opening part. It's just, did you know fast forward isn't fast enough?
Never
It's
heard
crazy.
of that either. There are no UFOs, by the way, in Contact or 2001.
I know.
They do involve aliens.
But there
still
is
they're
an alien
quasi
presence in
adjacent.
2001 because of the black monument.
Monolith.
Obelisk.
Yeah, monolith. That's
Whatever.
of alien origin. So yes, there is an alien presence.
It was originally supposed to be a pyramid, not a monolith.
Monolith.
Well, they don't know what the pyramid looks like then, because they were way off.
Well, Kubrick just didn't think it looked as interesting as a big rectangle. So
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what I think it is, but never mind.
Does the word
Stop
phallic
Thursday.
symbol? Does the word phallic symbol come to mind?
Well, see, I was
I
going
don't know what kind of
stay
symbol
away
you're
from that.
thinking about.
That's
sitting
what I
here
was
listening
thinking.
to people complain about some of my favorite movies. I'm here for it.
Listen.
Yeah.
You should have better taste. I don't know.
I heard somewhere
I have no
guy I worked for
I'm
said
not
that
complaining about every movie, just the crappy ones.
somebody asked Siri to explain the plot of 2001, and she said an artificial intelligence and an alien try to come up with something beautiful, and humans get in the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh,
Thank you, Emily and Indy.
freaking lovely.
Okay, you want to hear something crazy? I have a couple
stopped yet.
acquaintances. I have a couple acquaintances online that I don't deal with anymore that actually claim that they taught ChatGPT to remote view the moon and that they made contact with a lunar AI program within a crater, and that lunar AI program is being monitored by a mantid race. And they ask people online all the time what questions they got for this mantid, and they feed it through the Chat GPT system, and automatically they get an answer that's detailed within 2 seconds. And they say, oh, it's the mantid. I'm like, no, it's not. It's
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
anyways.
You're nuts.
I'd watch that movie, but
I was gonna say, wasn't that creamy pasta?
anyway, in the chat, they've mentioned a couple of really good movies. They mentioned This Island Earth, which is classic. Yeah. Earth versus the Flying Saucers. I mean, Ray Harryhausen does UFOs.
Okay. On this island Earth, the only complaint I got is how goofy the fucking aliens look.
With their big heads. Yeah, you're right. They do. And then the what are they called? The mutants, the Melaluna mutants. Yeah.
I actually like Forbidden Planet.
Oh,
Who doesn't like Forbidden Planet? And it does have a UFO, only it's driven by humans.
Right.
But it's got like alien mind produced things.
The id monster. Yeah.
Mm. Yes, it does.
Way better than Sphere, which is also a UFO movie about an id monster, and it's not as good.
You gotta deal with these aliens. I don't like aliens like being portrayed all cute like E.T. or Alf. I like aliens.
No, not me either.
I like aliens when they're portrayed like the one in Alien, more realistic of what you encounter when you deal with alien life forms.
What about Space Godzilla? Come on.
I like the alien movie called Predator.
That's a good one. Yeah. And it does start with a UFO. A lot of people forget that. The first shot is a UFO.
Right.
Yeah, I love Predator. I like the idea that we're basically just sport hunt, like we're just being sport hunted, like we're just animals to aliens, because of course we would be, like we're primitive.
Yeah, because we're not as smart as them. Obviously, they're very much farther ahead of us in technology and knowledge of the universe.
No. Arnold Schwarzenegger is still smarter than them.
I actually got what's his name? He used to be our governor. Jesse Ventura.
Oh, Ventura, right. Because
I got him to sign my Predator movie, but he told me on camera for the local news channel, to have me bring a different movie next time so he doesn't die in the first 5 minutes of the film.
It's a bit of an exaggeration. I ain't got time to bleed.
Okay, so I saw him in an interview, and supposedly, you already know this one, Tug, but some people may not, that I Don't Have Time to Bleed, when he was actually serving in Vietnam, he was wounded, and a medic tried to treat him, and he literally said, I don't have time to bleed. Give me a second. Let's finish this combat before you start trying to treat me. And he told the story to the director, and he goes, you got to use that in the movie. You have to. I will write a scene around that. You have to use it. But apparently he actually said that. That wasn't improv.
He also said, I'll make you feel like a sexual tyrannosaurus.
There was a lot of improv in that movie. When the one guy has the razor blade up against his cheek and like breaks it, that was improv. I know almost every single line that Shane Black says in the movie is improv. So yeah.
And, I forget the guy's name, but one of the guys in it was also, speaking of alien invasion, he was in the Canadian War of the Worlds TV series. Any fans of that?
I remember that. I used to watch that as a kid. It was great. I say it to other people. I'm like, "Do you remember a TV series like this?" They're like, "No." Because in Canada, of course, that's why nobody remembers it.
Well, it kind of went off the rails between the first season and the second season. It got like a new producer, and the second producer wanted to go a whole different direction with it, and that's why it feels like two completely different TV series. I think I prefer the first one to the second one, although the second one had kind of a post-apocalyptic feel to it, so it was not without its charm.
I remember the first one. I remember bits and pieces of that. I
like how Thresh is charmed by the post-apocalypse.
Oh yeah,
I have to be honest. I like the first War of the Worlds movie.
Well, yeah, the George Powell one is the gold standard. They've never beaten.
Yeah, that was great. Did you see that remake?
Thank you, Richard Chavez. Thank you.
I like any movie that don't involve Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Fair.
those are some of my favorite.
Yeah, we know that's not true.
Gary Carpenter
you
mentioned
dated him
Invasion of
once.
Astro Monster, where you see a UFO actually like carrying Godzilla and Rodan. I love that.
Uh,
Oh, come on, Dan.
no, no.
You
I
killjoy.
gotta say though, I did like the tripods in the remake of
I
War of the
was a
Worlds.
kid.
Well, yeah, I mean they are tripods. I mean that was I think the one thing I liked in the remake was that they actually made them into tripods because they're supposed to be. And apparently there was some discussion of it, and George Powell preferred the Tug. I believe you explained this to me. George Powell preferred the mantis ships instead.
Correct. Yeah. But as a little bit of a compromise, the Al Nazaki, I think his name is, the guy who designed them, actually had it so that they had the exhaust in 3 different places so that they would look like a tripod. You kind of see it in the movie, but not as much as he wanted you to see it.
There's one particular scene where you can actually see the beam.
Sorry, I got an itch. That's why I'm making faces.
Oh, okay. You got an itch. All right. Okay. That's what you call it now.
Oh, and Teb. Hello, Teb. By the way, Teb concurs that season 2 really went off the rails. Yeah.
I just remember the first one was great. I watched it with my family, my dad's parents, my uncles and aunts. It was like a family thing. We don't get together and watch it.
Thank you, Indy. It's really reassuring when I actually get something right.
You get a lot of things right. What?
I have a question. What do you think about the idea of Doctor Who being a space alien program?
Oh, good gravy.
He is an alien.
Yeah, he's a time
Time Lord.
He's from Gallifrey. He's a Gallifreyan, so he is an alien who, and that's, and if you watch Repo Man, you know that there's no difference between a time machine and a spaceship.
Yep.
I don't know.
Time
There you
dilates in space, the faster you go.
Yeah,
But yes, he
Einstein.
does come here from another planet, and he is a different type of alien. He's actually here to protect us from other aliens. So, and that's something you do see in E.T. and Starship Invasions with Christopher Lee, and oftentimes some of the aliens are coming here to help us, not just to enslave us or use us as dinner.
Did you know the
childhood dinner.
script? Did you know the script of Close Encounters was actually dictated to the director through the government?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, some of the facts that they glorified, of course, with creative license were actual facts given to them through the government. UFO files from Project Blue Book.
No kidding. I did not know that.
Yes.
Hey, Graham, what's going on? Speaking of Doctor Who, Graham is an expert on English science fiction.
The only Star Trek movie that qualifies, Emily, would be Star Trek Generations because it does have a flying saucer in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
as
the
it
saucer
crashes.
detaches from the command module. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Indy, I believe in the script notes, the ET people, they notice that the biosphere is kind of dying on Earth, so they're here to take samples to experiment on them to see how to revitalize the Earth biosphere. And that's all I really have in any way of an argument. But yes, he was stranded here more than here to help. So I will agree. Yeah.
Well,
But the
he
mission
didn't do
was
his
on
job.
was
He just got drunk and ate M&Ms or Reese's Pieces or whatever it was.
pieces.
Look, he
Emily
made a
just-
phone call.
Emily just beat me on a Star Trek question. She's right. First contact, when the Vulcans come down, it does look like a UFO.
Wow.
Dang it.
A really good alien comes to Earth and good alien comes to save us movie is one from the 1980s called The Hidden.
Oh, yeah.
I actually forgot the name of it and had to look it up just now, but The Hidden is like a really good movie. But one of them's a glowing bright light alien that can take over bodies, and the other one's a nasty slug-looking creature, and they're battling for dominance on Earth, taking over bodies. One of them commits horrible crimes.
Danny Trejo has a walk-on in that movie, just so you know.
It
Another
did. Sting, Indy, it did.
Another good UFO related movie is called The Fifth Wave.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
new one.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good film. It was a B movie, but it was good.
What about
Well, I mean-
Critters?
Little Harry Balls and Devil, boy. I
Yeah,
love
Critters
that.
are pretty much monsters.
Yeah, but it did have the aliens that came in to try to hunt them, to try to like capture them.
They count, yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely aliens.
The
And they're
thing about
smart
Fifth
too,
Wave,
because they take over spaceships and flew them.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I love Critters. It's a silly, stupid movie, but I love it.
It's like, well, how many come back? 10 parts of that?
There's so many. It's one of those movies that became a franchise.
DVD, like 6 or 7 parts.
Yeah. I think I've only seen like 3 or 4, but yeah, there's probably a dozen.
the thing
There's
about Fifth
some-
Wave that I always thought was a
maybe.
really good premise is if the aliens were going to take over the planet, you know, the idea of coming down and great, they have technology and weapons far beyond us, but it's still a waste of ammunition to come down here and go bang, 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 bang. No, they'd have better ways of like wiping out most of the human race, like with disease and power outages. And
I'm glad you're not on their side, Pons.
I personally believe that
House
they're
on
not-
fire again?
I don't think they would do that because first of all, they wouldn't waste any time trying to destroy us because we're going to destroy ourselves.
well,
And then they'll have the planet to themselves.
Spider Robinson suggested in one of his short stories that we are going to destroy ourselves because that's their plan. They are using very subtle psychological tools to get us to destroy ourselves.
We just have to have different opinions that we destroy ourselves. It's crazy. They don't have to
The
do
only
anything.
one that'll be left on Earth will be Danny and Tug.
V.
Yeah.
That's good.
V, excellent choice. Yes.
Here's one for you that you wouldn't think is really an alien movie where they come over and take over people. But there's this one called Night of the Creeps. And it's about a meteor that crashes, and it has these bug-like alien parasites in them that crawl up in people's brains and turn them into flesh-eating zombies.
I remember that movie. Yeah.
Psycho killers. It's
It's actually based on panspermia.
Well, the idea of
The
panspermia,
theory
yeah.
that DNA is carried from the galaxies on asteroids and meteorites.
Yeah,
You know,
nowadays the people who
as far as
proponents of
that,
panspermia don't say it's DNA; they just say amino acids came from the asteroids. But yeah,
and that would be more like a description for maybe the blob.
the blob, yeah, that's technically a UFO. It's a meteor, yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking the last
Emily's out
episode
here
of
like
TNG.
banging, like coming up with the greatest ones.
Oh, I love the
Captain
Captain Outer
Come on.
Space. Such a great movie. Oh my god.
I think Emily wins tonight. She's doing great.
Yeah, Emily, you win. Oh yeah.
Oh, and Emily, maybe I mispronounced it. It's I don't have time to bleed because he was wounded, not read. We should always make time to read. There you go.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's what I said.
So
Audiobook.
Tim,
If you do,
yeah.
Hey, Pons, I don't know the name of this. I don't know the name of this movie, but Stephen King came out with a movie involving people that are digging up an alien
Langoliers.
spacecraft.
Langoliers.
Tommy
Langoliers, yeah, that was a good one.
He's
I
talking
like
about Tommy Knockers.
yeah.
Oh,
Langoliers was the airplane
I'm
with the
sorry.
dimension-eating monsters. It was really terrible.
I'm sorry. Where there's around Tommy Knockers knocking at my door. It is Tommy Knockers, but I had I had a wire crossed in my brain. Thank you.
It happens to
very
me all
much.
the time. I understand.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
Tommy
Tommy
Knockers.
Knockers.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The mini
Yeah,
series.
Langoliers, I think it was like time traveling, dimension hopping
That-
creatures or
And
something.
they were eating up the planet.
Yeah, it was weird. And the special effects were
Beyond weird,
beyond
man.
terrible.
You know, when I actually saw Langoliers, I thought it was like the biggest piece of shit I ever saw.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad. I'll agree
You
with you on
don't
that.
say.
Tommy Knockers kind of reminded me of one of the Quatermass stories.
yeah.
Quatermass, not Quartermass. Quatermass.
Quatermass, one of the Quatermass stories, where it's an alien crash landing from centuries ago, and it ends up working its way into local folklore and everything.
What is that?
Right.
30 million years to Earth?
Yeah, that's Quatermass in the Pit. Yeah, the third one, which I still haven't covered on my channel, but I'll get to it.
I have to mention the first X-Files movie, not
Yeah.
part of the series.
One of my favorite UFOs on film, actually. I really like the UFO in that movie. Looks really
Me
cool.
too.
Yeah.
The one under the ice. Yep.
Yeah. That shows up at the end of the movie. So cool. I like
Now,
that.
somebody mentioned Fourth Kind. Was that you, Tug?
I didn't mention it, but I was thinking about it earlier. Yeah. That's
I said that in the very, very
about
beginning.
alien abduction.
abduction movie
Being
from the Israel
recalled
Witch.
through
It's kind of like
Hypnosis.
footage. They were like recreating.
hypnosis.
Yeah. It's a fun movie.
And then at the end, the part that I thought at first was real because they said it was, until I found out it was a fake thing. The ship coming over her house, you only see it for a second.
Yeah.
And then it's gone, like in one frame. People report that all the time in true life. Not. So when I saw that film, it freaked me out. The one part that freaked me out the most is when that guy sat up during hypnosis and snapped his back.
Oh yeah, that was creepy. Yeah. Ugh. No, that movie did get under my skin a bit. I just the way it's presented is very cool. And I've read everything about like alien abduction at that point in my life, and I was like a big fan. But like that movie is just creepy. I just really like the tone it sets.
Another film I'm going to mention is Fire in the Sky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love
Also
that.
covered on my
Travis Walton's story. Which I have to say, honestly, I had the pleasure of interviewing Travis Walton, the real Travis Walton, and he told me that the movie was nothing like what he went through. Nothing at all. It was all creative license.
No, but one of my favorite behind the scenes stories from Fire in the Sky is that Robert Patrick, who plays Travis's friend, whose name escapes me at the moment, when they got together to so that Robert Patrick could learn his character and imitate him, they discovered that they were sort of related from they were third cousins or something, which I thought was that's just like a neat coincidence. That doesn't happen too often.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
and not to brag, I have to say this. I have a picture of Travis Walton holding a red plastic water bottle that has my UFO Man logo on it.
Hey, that's cool.
And my name.
Neat.
At the Roswell UFO Museum in Roswell, New Mexico.
I wish you had that photo handy to show everybody.
I wish I had it, but I don't know where it is. I think it's
with
on
my
hard
theremin.
drive.
Well, to be perfectly honest, you reposted it like a few months back in your group. So when we find it again, we will share it out again.
Yeah, the next show I'll bring it out so you guys can see it.
You should highlight Zoper's most recent comment because it's one of the truest things I've ever heard. No, not indies, Zoopers.
Naked Vampire Aliens?
Yeah, that one.
Sorry.
Naked Vampire Aliens. What's not to like?
Particularly when Matilda May is
Matilda May, yeah, exactly.
And yes,
well, there you go.
Life Force is very Quatermass adjacent.
It is.
It's
It's similar.
borrowed from the Quatermass.
I love space vampires. I just think that's a cool thing that
strongly-
doesn't get used as often as it should.
Species?
Species. I like Species.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
strongly
naked
recommend.
Natasha Henstridge.
I strongly recommend that everybody does not put no Life Force trailers up on your channels.
Yeah,
You guys, 45s, hey.
I considered doing a video on Life Force, and so I contacted Brandon Tenold, who it's like one of his favorite movies, and he did like a 2-part thing on it, and I just wanted to get his input, and he said, "Don't do it. You will get copyrighted from orbit. You will just get nuked from orbit for that movie."
Wow.
I may never do a review of Life Force. Maybe Patreon exclusive.
There you go.
I remember his review of
What?
I put up one trailer that's on other channels on YouTube, and I got destroyed.
Yeah.
Really? Ouch.
I cut up some Star Trek bloopers, right? Under a minute, followed all the rules, right? Got blocked around the world. Fantastic. But
I
CBS
gotta
is
say,
always
guys,
after
Haven't
me.
seen you in a while. How's it going, big
Ah.
guys?
I put up a trailer to Bob Lazar, the original whistleblower created by Luigi Venditelli, that came out this last year. Not this year, but last year. And I didn't get a copyright. And it's because I got clearance from the producer and director.
Well, that helps. Yeah.
There you go. Mm. Yeah.
So, Tim, real quick question, Tim. Of all the alien movies and UFO movies you've seen, which one do you think is the most realistic portrayal of aliens in cinema?
I don't think there are any, to be honest.
Hey, good answer.
I really believe that creative license has altered the truth quite a bit because people want to be entertained rather than informed. If they want to be informed, they're going to be bored and they're going to walk out. So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
theater directors of movies want to make it very entertaining. So they won't always tell you the truth. But the closest one
Battleship.
probably would be Close Encounters.
Great choice,
Yeah.
but a safe choice.
I think the farthest away one,
Santa
Mac
Claus
and
conquers the
E
Martians.
E.T.
No, Santa Claus is real. It's
No, but the
definitely
Martians
not
aren't.
that.
So Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Oh, look, I'm frozen. I'll be right back.
All right.
Looking down
Okay.
on Sarah.
And
Yeah,
if you had,
This is my
Looking
comment.
down her shirt.
if you had
Oh,
52
look at this. What?
if you had 52 minutes, you are a winner.
Yeah, I guess it's better than last time when he just popped up and he was frozen.
Good
I think
night.
you
you
mean
know,
chariots of the gods, Keith.
When I think cinema and aliens and UFOs, the one I think is most closest to reality would be the Twilight Zone episode, How to Serve Man. I think it's Johnny on Time. I think human are cattle for the aliens. I think Earth ain't nothing but one big farm.
I would go with the monsters on Maple Street. Monsters are due on Maple Street because the aliens will just sit back and watch us destroy ourselves.
Oh
Which we
yeah,
talked about
that's
earlier.
what great was,
Yeah.
especially when people's cars just randomly start going. Everybody's just like, "Well, haha,
Yeah.
what's
yeah.
that about?" And then you
You
got
know,
the little boy. He's
I
got to
always
read the
thought
comic
a really-
books, tell everybody everything. Fucking kid.
I always thought that
Uh,
a really good explanation for the Night of the Living
that.
Dead zombie virus would have been aliens sent down a zombie virus so we would kill and eat ourselves to take over our planet without destroying it.
Pons is back.
It's like a running theme in zombie fiction that aliens are somehow involved. It just always keeps popping up. Like Robert Kirkman wanted The Walking Dead to be aliens eventually, but changed his
What
mind.
about Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Oh, and that's a classic one because they take up they replicate you.
Never heard of it.
My first collaboration with Thrash.
I know. But yes, as I've spoken on several occasions and will again now and will again in the future, in the original conceptualization of Night of the Living Dead, which is the alpha patient of zombie subgenre, it was envisioned that we would find out that the zombie epidemic was being caused by alien invaders. They were using it to create like a shock army, much like in the Fifth Wave. They to disrupt human society, they were getting the dead to rise up and eat the living, and then when they pulled the plug on that, they could just take over.
Yeah, Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Literally,
Oh.
yes. Literally.
That's the same plot.
In my post on the matter, I say, ironically, it borrowed most from Plan 9. It borrowed from many other movies, but it borrowed from Plan 9.
Just without the Solarmanite, you know.
Do any of you consider the Day of the Comet?
The Night of the Comet.
The night
Day of the
Comet,
Triffids, Night of the Comet.
I love
Night of the
Triffids.
Comet.
That's a great show.
a alien movie?
Well,
It's a
only
comet.
if
Maybe.
it was done by the comet, but let's say the contagion wasn't just like space radiation. If it was somehow some type of space microbe that caused all the shenanigans to happen, then I would say yes. So let's just say it's on the fence. It is alien invasion adjacent. Would you accept that?
Yeah. The movie that concerns semi-trucks and cars and everything driving themselves, I forgot what that was called.
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, yeah, could that be something like that?
Talking about crappy movies again?
Again, based on King. But, Trucks is one of his best short stories, though. Maximum Overdrive, he was doing a lot
Stephen
of coke
King
at the time.
Was so high on coke, he doesn't even remember making that movie.
Yeah, I wish I could not remember it, but I do.
He called it Maximum Overdrive because that's how he felt.
But Trucks is a great short story. I love Trucks.
I love Trucks.
Sometimes really good stories on paper don't translate that well into film.
That's true. Yeah. That happens a lot.
Look what they did to The Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah, there's that.
But even Le Guin said, you really can't do Wrinkle in Time justice. And it's the same problem Stephen King has. So much of it is what's going on inside the character's head. It doesn't translate well. So
same with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well,
that's a hard one to do.
The TV series. The TV series miniseries was outstanding. The film was an abomination to the eyes of God.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Or Gaia for you, Emily. But yes,
Well, anyways, I happen to like the movie. My favorite part is when they turn to yarn. That's so great.
I'm glad you like that movie, Sarah, because I also like that movie. And I get a lot of flack from trash for liking that movie.
Well,
well stated, Indy. Well stated.
We're solid in this love for that movie. Like I said, the favorite thing, I love when they turn to yarn.
We brought up way worse movies than Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy today.
That's true.
Not according to Pons.
I did mention Starship Invasion earlier this evening, Texas. That was before you got here, but I did mention it with Christopher Lee.
We kind of like brushed over it, but yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I tried to bring it up, but it was unsuccessful. That's a better way of putting it.
Well, I'll tell you one that does have aliens in it. Flash Gordon, the movie.
Flash. But we go to them. They don't come to us.
Pun saved every one of us.
It's okay if we're in the UFO. It still counts, I think.
So, there you go. Yeah. There you go.
I mean, we talked about Forbidden Planet already, so
there you go.
Why not?
The one thing that always bothered me about that movie, though, is that when Ming has his master command of all the things to create global catastrophes, why does the button for earthquake be marked earthquake? He would use it on any planet he came up to. It wouldn't necessarily be. It would be planet quake or something like that, right, Indy?
That's a good point.
Or something in a foreign language or tongue. Yeah.
Good point.
I don't know. Maybe it's named after whatever planet it's aimed at. Like if it was aimed at Saturn, it'd be Saturn quake and Pluto quake, and how it hit Earth, earthquake.
But Pluto's not a planet anymore.
Because of
Mr. Degrassi Tyson.
Pluto's not a planet because Ming hit it with his device and knocked half of it off.
Split it in two, right?
What about Fifth Element?
Oh yeah, Fifth Element. Yeah, absolutely.
I have to say this: the art director in the credits on Fifth Element was a kid I grew up with in elementary school.
Really?
Kevin
That's
Fitz.
crazy.
So if you ever check the credits, check that out.
Cool.
Wow.
Not to be confused with the Fifths I know out here. Okay.
But I clarified it by contacting my friend and asking him what he was doing professionally right now, and he said he was working on film as an art director.
Wait a minute. For some reason, it popped in my head that The Fifth Element is one of Doug's wife's favorite movies. I don't know.
It is my wife's favorite movie. Yes.
Why did that pop in my head?
I don't know how you knew that.
Why do you know more about his wife?
For those of you who don't get the joke, it was in my video on Independence Day.
Now, remind me, wasn't it loosely based on a short story from Heavy Metal or some European sci-fi comic book?
What, Fifth Element? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because it's Luc Besson. He's very French. and heavy metal is also very French. So yeah.
Or, yeah. I thought I heard that somewhere. It was like one of those what we used to call acid sci-fi, that really slick,
Yeah.
like kind of cutting edge 80s sci-fi that was loosely based on that. I mean, conceptually more than like a direct adaptation. But
No, I could see it, and I can also see a lot of the art direction coming from heavy metal. The French name escapes me at the moment.
heavy metal.
I thought of another movie too. That
AI
you guys, I thought of another movie you guys might recall is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, good God!
It does start with a ship coming down to Earth and abducting Star-Lord. Yeah.
Well, they had different alien species on board that ship too. So,
Yeah.
What about Galaxy Quest?
Of
No,
course.
that
that's
was
a great
funny.
movie.
That's like one of the best Star Trek movies ever.
Yeah. It's so much better than the slow motion picture. Ooh.
I don't know. That could be the movie that Sigourney Weaver looks the best in of every movie she ever made.
That is a miraculous push-up bra she's wearing in that movie.
I know. I need like a pen.
We're dirty old men here. And there's
What
Sarah.
am I?
You're just Sarah.
Well,
She's a dirty old woman. So there you go.
There you go.
I am old.
Yeah,
You're the
right.
youngest one among us.
Yeah, on the entire
Yeah,
panel,
come
you're
on.
the youngest.
I'm old. So 44 is old, right? Come on, you don't feel old at 44. Then you got older. Sorry.
Yeah, Valerian I knew was based on a comic. That's true, Texas. Valerian, like the first 10 minutes of that movie is excellent. The rest of the movie is terrible. I blame the casting. Dane DeHaan cannot act. I don't know why they keep trying to make Dane DeHaan a thing, but he's terrible.
What kind of name is that?
Dane DeHaan? Yeah, I don't know.
David Hall.
Wow. It sounds alien. It's like somebody kind of knows what names are, but really doesn't.
He does sound like a goddamn Klingon.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah.
That Klingon commander with that name, boy.
Terrible.
That would be Kang.
I mean, Kang.
Kang
Right.
DeHaan.
Yeah, there you go. That's a
King
whole
Kong?
thing.
What?
King Kong. King Kong.
There are
King
no
Kong?
aliens in King Kong.
King Kong and Werewolf.
Of course.
Their Worf. Their
King Kong on Mars.
That's not a thing?
No, it's not.
Wow, that's crazy. Pons get to wherever the hell he just said to go. I forgot.
I wasn't paying attention to what I was talking about.
Me neither.
I think we derailed about 5 minutes ago and we've just
Yeah,
been
that's-
If not longer.
spiraling out of
That's
control.
okay.
I'm just saying random words.
There's only one thing to bring it back into control. Is that's if we cut off from talking about movies and maybe talk about some real stuff going on right now for a few minutes and let Tim update us on the UFO disclosure stuff and everything going on in the news and what's happening in the world of UFOs, man.
Well, there have been 3 huge troves of, or they call them tranches of UFO data, both documents and films that have been released already by the U.S. government. They've been declassified. But when you look at the footages, all the information around the gun camera footage is redacted or blacked out. So you don't know how high it is in the sky, how fast it's moving, what direction it's moving in, where it's seen, nothing. So all you're seeing is an object flying across the screen. You have no background chain of data. What is happening is because they're releasing a soft disclosure to the country, they think it'll satisfy everybody who wants disclosure in advance, but it's not. And this leads up to the fact that I'm having the first registered congressional lobbyist in the United States that started his journey in pushing for disclosure in 1996. So he's been doing it for 30 years. He'll be on my channel on the 15th. His name is Stephen Bassett. And we're going to be discussing will we lift the UFO truth embargo? Because there's an embargo on the actual truth. What I mean by that is James Fox, the filmmaker who came out with a movie about the Virginia, Brazil UFO crash and the recovery of a live alien life form, actually came out and said publicly that we have proof of 4K quality footage from space, from some of our satellites, of actual craft that if you were looking out the window of a spacecraft like the ISS, right? The International Space Station, and you looked out the window and you saw it, it would be clear as day. You'd be able to see it clear as day, and it would be non-human in origin because we don't have anything like that. We don't. No country in the world has anything, because if China had it, if Russia had it,
Bye, Tracy.
they'd make it known and they'd rule the world because they'd have the technology. Nobody has
Wow.
the technology. We have recovered technology, but we're trying to reverse engineer it. And if you don't understand alien procedures or scientific methods on how they create their stuff, how are you going to reverse technology? How are you going to reverse engineer it? You can't. I can honestly say there are a lot of channels out there, MYFLŽCK, that are really good on doing research, but for the most part, there are no experts in the field. We're all still learning. We're all still researching. We're all still investigating because we don't have any information that can be proven. So for the most part, you have to make up your own mind what we present to you, whether you believe it or not. But in the present moment, in regards to UFOs, everybody was told in 2017 that UFOs exist, that they're flying around with impunity in our airspace, that they've interfered with nuclear facilities and nuclear missile launches, that they've actually turned on missiles in Russia and got them right before the firing mechanism started and then shut them down. And with our missiles, they've turned them off where they're not supposed to be able to be turned off.
Wow.
So they're telling us that they actually have the ability to destroy us at any point. The consensus is this. A lot of people believe that if they would have destroyed us, they would have done so already. My opinion is, from the fact that I was in the Army and I learned about scouting areas where you're going to attack. I think that if there are beings here on Earth or above us in space, they are scouting our planet. They're taking their time. Because if they're interfering with nuclear missiles and stuff, they don't want us to destroy the planet because they may want to use it themselves. And that might be something that is dangerous to them.
You just described the plot for a movie called Hangar 18.
Seen it.
Aaron McGavin.
Seen it. And they only die because some vials fall out of a cabinet and release gases that kill them inside the cockpit. I saw that. But
Yeah,
what I was going to say is, right now it's all a big political game. The administration that we have now has been briefed in full in regards to alien life and the existence thereof. Also, Biden and the president before Biden, Obama, and Bush were all briefed. So a lot of presidents do know, but they've been told not to release it because it may become an ontological shock to our society, because it might disrupt religion and religious views on alien life existing, because a lot of Christian faith is based on the fact that we're the chosen people and there are no others. So that's an issue. And then the other issue is they're worried that the government will lose control, because if they admit that alien life is real and that they've been here all along since ancient times, since ancient Sumer or even before, that they've been interacting with our kind for eons, okay? And that they have helped to evolve us along the path of evolution, that we will in turn not be able to handle that information at all. So that's why they're not disclosing. Now, we did an interview with a lady the other day. She claims to be an emissary to the Galactic Federation, which is I know it sounds like Star Trek, but it is allegedly a group of 9 cataloged races that the United States government has cataloged as visiting Earth, that are in orbit on a huge space station type ship. And it governs over our planet. It's monitoring our actions on Earth, according to the information I've gotten. And I backed this up with lots of research from different people and people working behind the scenes with Congress. And I can honestly tell you, whether you like him or not, President Trump came out and said point blank, publicly, the Galactic Federation exists, and he based it on something else. A brigadier general from a foreign government came out and said about 5 years ago that the Galactic Federation is an organization in orbit that is communicating telepathically with people on Earth. Yep. That actually get information about what the universe is really like, rather than what we perceive it to be. And until humankind unifies instead of being divided, and until we understand what the nature of the universe is, they don't want that information to get out. But once it gets out, then they'll land. And everybody will see them as the physical creatures they are.
You know, a lot of people will be really quick to kick what you just said right to the curb. But before they do, they might want to look up the remote viewings of Uri Geller, or they might want to check out Paul Hellyer, the former prime minister of Canada, and some of the stuff he said about when he disclosed UFO stuff. It's a lot similar to what you just said.
Well, if you watch my last live stream with Elena Danan,
oh, I saw it.
I put up a video with Uri Geller and his best friend, Hayam Ashed, who was the brigadier general of the army in Israel. He's the one who had contact with the Galactic Federation and came out publicly. Most likely, most people with the rank of brigadier general are not going to risk their reputation to come out and say something publicly like that unless they actually have some type of evidence. This person has been communicating with the governments of the United States for years. And he had to go underground for 5 years before he came back because he was visited by what people refer to as the Men in Black. The Men in Black are not the ones you think they are. They're not space aliens. They're not alien at all. They're stationed out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia. It's a group of people that are assigned to suppress UFO information at all costs, using whatever method they need to do it in, which has resulted in deaths. So all I'm going to say is he was visited by 2 of them, and they knew where he lived. They knew his apartment, everything. And he went underground for 5 years. And then he came back out because all this information is coming out through the U.S. government. And because of that, he testified with Uri Geller, and I have that video clip on my last live.
Okay. Before we go, we got to do a Star Trek tie-in for Sarah.
Ah!
Okay, here's your Star Trek tie-in. When they were doing the remote viewing sessions with Uri Geller, and this is probably late 50s, one of the people who were taking notes at the remote viewing sessions was a young man named Gene Roddenberry. And when the remote viewer was remote viewing all the stuff about your so-called Galactic Federation of planets and all this stuff, Roddenberry was writing all this stuff down, and later it was supposed to have incorporated into his Star Trek series, and that's where you get a lot of the stuff about the Federation of planets and aliens and all that.
That's exactly true. Gene Roddenberry was fed the information to create Star Trek. Yep. Same with E.T. E.T. was also a movie that was dictated to the director by MJ12.
Well, anyways, my computer's overheating, so I can't put up comments anymore. I just was letting you guys know.
I was wondering why the comments weren't showing up.
Yeah, no, it just won't let me do it anymore. Sorry, guys.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're about to that time. I'm supposed to
It's the aliens. They're trying to fry Sarah's computer.
There you go.
Dude, the heat will do that before the aliens even get a chance.
Tim,
Yeah, but they're the reason for the heat.
Hey, so perplexed? No, Roddenberry did not communicate with the Federation. He did not. It was given to him by someone who did.
No, he was actually there at the remote viewing session and was actually one of the people taking notes and being a stenographer.
Right, but he didn't.
Writing down what the remote viewer said.
Right, he did not get the information like the remote viewer is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well,
He copied the notes down.
Tim, thank you for being our guest, by the way, tonight. By the way, that was cool of you to come on tonight. By the
It's
way,
always great when you're on, Tim.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
What nights do you normally go on? Do you have a specific night, or is
Wednesday
it just
nights at 9. But this week we're taking off, and then on next week we have Stephen Bassett talking about the UFO truth embargo and how he's trying to lift it so everybody gets the truth and there's nothing hidden.
He's such a hound.
And
Bassett is a hound.
See, that's what I keep saying. I'm not the only one. Anyways.
Then we have after him, we have Dolly Saffron and Preston Dennett, who wanted to come on and talk about UFO truth versus disinformation. Because there's so much disinformation and counterintelligence going on right now that we want to separate the three. Okay, and then After that, we have a guy named Darcy Weir, who's a filmmaker and a UFO researcher, who is coming on to talk about Puerto Rican UFOs, especially the Aguadilla USO that was famous for flying over an airport, then over land, and then going into the ocean for a while, maintaining speed, and coming out of the water, splitting into two and going off in two different directions. It's the most famous Puerto Rican UFO event ever.
All right. And we're also live this Thursday.
Tug, we're going live Sunday. You do want to do part?
We are doing part 3 of Heist Movies by special request from Danny Staten.
Yeah, I got more.
I'll be carrying on the torch Sunday night.
Excellent.
And we'll be back here with this show in 2 weeks.
But as Sarah's computer is currently going up in flames, folks, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Get that off now.
We'll see you.
Oh boy.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. All right.
Ciao for now.
I'm really trying to get that off. Okay. All right. You're really hitting us.
With pons and tan in a TV flow, geeks for sure with tales to tell. Every Sunday is pretty swell. Good times here, you'll want some more. Remember days you can't ignore. Kids and family, friends so dear. Join us now, the crew is here. On the artifact, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh go, Sunday fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, or revere. Shows from days gone by, epic moments never die. Internet was such a blast, fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat, geek out hard and that's a fact. Sarah's here to add the spice, memories that feel so nice. Love the artifact, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh go, Sunday fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, or revere. Save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh girl, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, let's all revere. These shows from days gone by, epic moments never die. Internet was such a blast, fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat, geek out hard and that's